Warning: although this video contains action figure reviews, it is intended for the adult collector and may contain some lowbrow humor. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is Stuff and Things. This is Stuff and Things.
Greetings and salutations, my fellow Stuff Cuteers. Goldie coming at you with another Stuff and Things review. And today we'll be looking at this amazing third-party figure. That's right, a third-party figure. That's right, look at this guy here. He is not a bootleg, not a knockoff. Why is he not a bootleg or knockoff? Well, a bootleg or knockoff is a substandard figure made of another figure. And there is no other articulated figure like this on the market. Not by Bandai, not by anybody. And what is this guy? Well, he is the H.C.Toys Showa King Ghidorah. And this guy is absolutely awesome. He is completely comparable to your SH Monster Arts and a step above NECA's articulation, making this guy absolutely awesome. And why is he awesome? Well, we're going to dive into that right now and talk a little bit about it. The size of the figure is absolutely impressive, coming in at almost 10 inches standing tall and probably somewhere near a 16-inch wingspan. I don't have it lined up perfect, but it is absolutely awesome, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how he looks with some of the figures on the market today. Here he is with the Bucky cap. Here he is with the Star Wars Black Vader, the Ultimate Jason, and of course the 62 Godzilla. The detail on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. The sculpt work is fantastic. You could feel all the scales. Let's take a look at that Showa head. I mean, those heads look awesome. Almost absolutely perfect to the actual sculpt of the suit. And let me tell you, the wings are awesome too, man. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. Let's take a 360-degree look at this guy right now. The amount of sculpt and detail work that went into this figure is absolutely astonishing. For a third-party figure, it has absolutely changed my mind on that whole entire market. I know there's third-party Transformers out there that blow people's minds, but this guy just is so absolutely well put together and well done. Especially for the ball and socket joints that they use. It's just absolutely, man, I can't get over talking about it. I mean, look at how wonderful that Showa King Ghidorah looks. And how much awesomer, I can't, like, look at the articulation. It's so smooth. I mean, the detail work on the back, the wings. Let's go ahead and turn this guy around for y'all to see. He is just one impressive figure. I absolutely love everything that they have done with this figure, and I can't get enough of it. My biggest question is why NECA was unable to produce a King Ghidorah for Godzilla 2019 when this figure is produced and only costs you about $80 on whether it be AliExpress or whether it be Wish or even on eBay. I ended up spending $80 for this guy shipped to my home. And again, I'm just absolutely blown away by the quality of this figure. Let me tell you, for a third party, the quality is almost better than a Monster Art. Very few ball joint issues, very few issues in general. Let's go ahead and show you guys the wings real quick here. Now, the wings are removable by just kind of sliding them off. Now, they do slide off rather easy, so I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to try and focus here. Focus. Focus. Not on Ghidorah, even though he looks great. Focus. There we go. I got sticky tack in there, or Loctite, and that holds the wings on pretty decent. My buddy Damien went ahead and did the clear nail polish on his, and it works well too. Now, let's talk about the tips of the wings. They are so fragile. Like, incredibly fragile. He comes with a stand, and the stand is absolutely trash, guys. Like, the stand's garbage. We'll talk about that soon. But I lost a little tip of my wing, as you could see, because the stand did not support him, and it cracked off, and I couldn't find it to glue it back on. So, guys, be careful with these tips. They can break easily. And the detail on the wing is absolutely awesome. Look at the brown wash. I mean, it looks better than the 2019 Ghidorah. I mean, look at that. I mean, those wings on that one are kind of meh. Where these look fantastic. Now, you can take a look at Ghidorah without the wings, and he still looks impressive, man. It's still a really well put together figure. All right, let's real quickly talk about this trash stand. Here it's got some stolen artwork. This slides off. It's supposed to lock into place. It doesn't. Ghidorah falls. He'll break. Throw it out. Moving on. Articulation. Now, like SH Monster Arts, there are some problems, as you see a ball joint pop there, but the tail otherwise looks great, and it moves rather smoothly. Now, let's go ahead and count these points of articulation. Eventually, we're getting there. Here we go. We got one. Maybe one. Yeah, that's one solid piece there, guys. That twist and turn. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of articulation on this tail, giving it this smooth range of motion. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. The tails can be posed in different ways, and it just looks so cool. Each tail has the same amount, so you're good to go there. Let's look at these wings, man. Like, the flaps are pretty cool. Now, my flap on the other side is pretty loose, but, you know, that's okay. The wings go deeply inside there, which is real nice, and it's kind of like a three-part. It flaps up, it flaps down. See there? It could slide up like such, which is cool for dynamic poses, and it could spin. So it's locked into a peg there. It's a very cool design, and it doesn't seem to be horribly flawed other than getting loose by the weight of the wings themselves. So other than that, it's pretty awesome. It's a really well-engineered wing, as opposed to the wings on the old 91 Ghidorah that was made by SH Monster Arts. Now, those wings were problematic and constantly broke. These don't feel like they're going to break. It feels pretty solid, man. It's actually pretty well engineered. There's a little squeaky sound here and there, but, you know, that's such. Moving on to the legs, we're going to check out the legs here. This is a one solid piece here attached by a dual barbell ball joint system, so it gets a decent range of motion there, which is really nice. So, you know, the leg can move rather well. It in and out, up and down, it moves pretty good, man. And it doesn't feel problematic. It is a dual jointed knee. It is a ball jointed system. It gets a decent range of motion, man. I mean, for a giant kaiju, not bad. Now, I call this the boot cut on the Marvel Legends, so he's got a boot cut. And he's got a ball-jointed foot that gets an excellent range of motion. The other leg is the exact same, so it moves really well as well. Now, the waist is on a giant dual barbelled ball joint system, so it can get forward, it can get back, and it could hulu if Ghidorah so wanted to. If Ghidorah wanted to do the hulu, he could. Now, these necks are impressive. The sculpt is impressive. The heads are impressive. I love the crescent moon. Oh man, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maybe? 14 ball joints and a ball jointed mouth that opens really well. I mean, the range of motion on these is ridiculous. And the cool part is they hold. Oh, look at that. That sculpt is awesome. That's Showa King Ghidorah. That's so cool, man. Like, and they hold their poses so well. Focus camera. Damn you. There we go. All right. They hold that range of motion so well. It flows so well. It is engineered almost too perfectly. It's kind of scary that a third-party company can make an $80 figure that is just this impressive to me. And like I said, guys, if you are a Godzilla fan, if you want a Showa monster to display on your shelf with your Showa Godzillas from NECA, this is your guy for the time being. I mean, he is impressive. Such a well done, well thought out, and well executed figure. Now, if you were wondering how King Ghidorah looked on that trash stand, he actually looks pretty good. And here it is in video form to show that it will hold, but only at this position. If you try to have him a little back, if you try to have him a little forward, nope, the weight does not support. I even tighten it with a screwdriver. And there's the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 91 stolen artwork. So I don't know if that came with the special color edition. I never owned that one. But, I mean, it looks cool, man. I mean, it's, you know, but just be careful. Overall, my final thoughts on this figure is buy it. Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Just buy it. It is 2 amazing thumbs up, man. I absolutely adore this figure, and it is a proud centerpiece on a Showa Godzilla shelf. For Stuff and Things, this has been your boy Goldie. Buy it. And we'll see you soon. For all my wacky Stuff and Things misadventures, be sure to follow Stuff and Things with Goldie on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Stuff and Things!